I think one of the important things for us to remember is that each of these three energy systems do blend together and they interact. There's no one system at any one point in time, very rarely would ever contribute 100% of the energy production. So you would see again, as I would describe it, the aerobic system, oxidative system, is at work during rest. As we increase in intensity, provided that we can deliver enough oxygen to supply that oxidative system, we'll run in the aerobic system. When we can no longer supply energy fast enough, at a rate fast enough, we will recruit the glycolysis system to provide some additional energy for us and to supplement that system. And then we have our own separate standalone third system, which is ATP-PC, to provide energy in very quick, short amounts to those other two energy systems. In order for us to facilitate the aerobic system, we have to be able to give it enough oxygen and consume enough oxygen from what we breathe in. And that has to do with a concept we call the oxidative capacity of a muscle. In other words, how much can the tissue absorb, or we say it uptakes. This is where it starts to relate to the concept of oxygen consumption, or our VO2 or VO2 max, as we may talk about, in terms of our ability to consume that. And so there are factors that determine our oxidative capacity. You know, the enzymes we have, the fiber type composition. In other words, the slow twitch fibers would be able to consume more oxygen than the fast twitch, and so on and so forth. Well, this figure here is showing us the oxidative capacity of a muscle or a person here, and you can see as you move from left to right, it's going up, and you can see that this enzyme here, this SDH, the higher concentration we have of that is one of those key enzymes at the rate of making the Krebs cycle work. And so these kind of go hand in hand in terms of their working ability in the Krebs cycle. As I said previously, the type 1 fibers, or the slow twitch fibers here, have a greater oxidative capacity than the type 2, the fast twitch. And these are the ones that are probably drawn upon and actually enhanced more when we actually do this endurance style training. Now, one of the issues, again, is that in order to be able to use the oxidative system, we have to be able to bring in enough oxygen for it. And that requires our fitness level to be there aerobically. And the longer we can supply adequate oxygen supply to it, then that means we can run longer in the oxidative system without having to go into a level of this glycolysis. So we are essentially delaying the use of it, and we're delaying the onset of the byproduct that it gives off, the lactic acid.